edition of the Hood Tournament.
Hood Tournament, man.
What a hood, what a hood, what a hood. But bringing you back some exciting action here in Murphy's Hood. We already kicking it off with C-Pain versus John Dark 27.
Round one, fight.
C-Pain plays Jade? Huh.
Well, I remember he had a list of characters every time I've seen him anyway.
Right. John Dark bringing back the star of last week, Kano, even though this was not the Kano that's taken, if I remember correctly. He was one of the better ones throughout the bracket.
That's how I remember it. So he's already coming down with those rolls. There's some nice little whip punishes in. C-Pain is not going to be deterred.
Okay, yeah. John still sticking with his throw punishes, gets a crushing blow from it. Need just a couple of hits to take us in. As big if he keeps C-Pain in the corner. You're right. Because, I mean, it was his round to lose at that point, and he probably wasn't going to, but it does him so much to keep C-Pain locked in the corner, nowhere to really run, and he doesn't have an interactable to jump off of, so he's going to have to fight his way out of the corner.
All right, well, he started out with a punishable move, which gets C-Pain right out of the corner.
Not too far, though. Wasn't ready for the jump. Yo, back two. That hammer. I know it's a staff, but, like, it feels like a sledgehammer when it comes over the top.
Getting past that zoning.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, Kano is somebody you got to be careful with those projectiles.
Forward throw. I was hoping he would take a back throw there, but any throw's better than none, especially if he gives him some space and allows him to go back to his zoning. Fine. The end of the kicks. Okay, and the overhead. Down threes, down fours. There are no projectiles coming, but that was just a setup for the down two. Crushing blow space as well, and it's looking pretty good for C-Pain until he whipped it down two. But if at first it don't succeed, nah, bruh, it don't succeed.
But also don't succeed, down two again.
Final
Yeah.
fight.
We're going to round three. Checking him in the eyes, getting some space. Cannonball.
Coming down from the high board. Okay, whips the down two and gets the hard punish there.
With the back three. I went and looked at Kano a little bit last time. I forgot half the things that I looked for, but I do remember that his crushing blows his back three, and a little throw, the spine buster that he has, is actually not a throw. It's his forward two, if I remember correctly. It's a low attack throw.
Oh, okay.
So it's something we're gonna have to kind of keep in check a little bit as we watch some Kano, and we might be seeing a little bit more. Is John's in a pretty good position to take this? He just needs to stop getting hit and really needs to watch for the fatal blow, because you know it's coming at any point in time. Has one of his own, blocks it, punishes block though, so that's going to be off the table for about 6 more seconds. Isn't ready for the enhance. Oh, yo, meter burn finds his way in and steals the lead with it, but fatal blows are back. You see the fear in him get sniped out the skies. The no-fly zone from C-Pain as he swats the first game down.
Yeah, C-Pain. I mean, John Dark was looking like he was like he was in control, but he would kind of, I don't know, just let it slip through his grasp at the end of the round each time.
Man, he got to the end, he got shook. Let's be real. He was doing okay. He took the lead with the meter burn cannonball, right? And then you just saw him holding up like, man, I hope he pokes. I hope he just like strings into this. But I see Pain just kind of swatting at the skies there, making sure that airspace is his. And with it, he was able to flag down the first game. Now, yeah, John's not going anywhere else. Going right back to Kano. So we're going to have to see what little bit he can squeak out to see if he can take the second game, because it was close. Went down to the third game, went down to the last hit. So we don't need to say what kind of adjustments does he need to make. He just needs to tighten up.
Yeah, there's nothing that's really critically wrong with his game plan. It's just like you said, he got shook towards the end, and C-Pain took advantage. All right, finally a block on that roll. Amp.
Wasn't ready for the second one, but there was no meter to knock him on his back. Trying to hold on to a little bit so he can get fully loaded again. Whew, okay, he was ready for it. Maybe he was
Okay.
looking for a screen, but he would take anything specifically. C-Pain fighting back before he gets tossed. And see, we're starting to see this kind of an unfortunate throw, or an unfortunate decision that John took. Like, he got the throw, but he threw C-Pain out of the corner, and he's been backing himself in the corner, so he wants the space to let John whiff.
Well, it looks like he has it for now.
Good block on the overhead. Wasn't ready for another charge in. 4-2, slamming him down, putting the first round of game 2 in the books.
Round 2. Fight.
What's happening, John?
All right, gotta get this with the teleport.
I mean, it's one of those things, the shadow kick by itself is punishable, so you just have to take a guess if Jade is actually going to commit to burning the meter forward or not. And sometimes you just get kicked in the back of the head.
That would be. All right, misses the punish for the roll that time.
We caught that jump, though. Trying to roll his way in. And you see, that's what I was kind of alluding to earlier. That C-Pain is really adamant about playing like range 2, range 3, like right about there. So like he'll take down once, and instead of pushing the issue, he'll try to back up. He also is down tuning a lot, not specifically for the hit, even though he found that one right there, but because of how much knockback it has. He does not want John in his face for any reason. Even if he doesn't have to worry about the command throws that we haven't seen, because if I remember correctly, this is not the command throw variant. But I mean, we could be fooled with all the 4-2s. You're getting donked out there.
He ain't afraid to check the ankles, definitely.
Speaking of which, down 3, back 4. Give me the space. All right. He was thinking about it again, which is why he got counter hit, but still, C-Pain with the crushing blow and the confirm and the side swap. The side swap is really big from that, because not only did he get the lead, again, he has a lot more real estate to play with.
He's pulling his way back in. Like you said, keep using that down to keep pushing the Kano back mid-screen.
Like, bro, how many down 2s has he chucked out this set so far? But it's working for him, just needs one more hit. He doesn't find it right there, but there's no confirm. Blocks the crushing blow, and a down 1 to the thigh. Taking the first match for C-Pain.
That's what's up. Like it didn't look too great for him at the beginning, but yeah, once he realized that, you know, the down 2s and things were being checked with punished and all that, he felt pretty comfortable just taking up that space right in front of him. And John Dark tried a little too hard probably to push himself in, and once the roll stopped working, you kind of saw his game plan just kind of crumble from there.
It's, in my mind, I'm thinking like, it's one thing that yeah, like his ways in, they got shut down. Like the rolls were good first game, like you said, second one not so much. But there were like 2 crucial times in both rounds that John had C-Pain in a corner. The first one he threw him out of the corner, and the second one the second round he let him out of the corner. So like when he lets him get back to mid screen, he couldn't really contest him there. So
I guess that's why you don't bring a knife to a staff fight.
yeah, man.
All right, so let's see. I guess we gotta wait for our next match to load up.
Let's see. We got Barn God beat Skullomania the God.
Battle of the Gods.
The God. Skull Crusher. And then we're waiting on Native Assassin and Ayo the Savior 3K.
They coming from the future to save us.
Oh man. Is that Earth 3000?
Nah, it's just 1,000 years on Earth 1.
Oh no, dude.
He's seen what happens, and he's here to save us. That's how he got Samurai Showdown in Evo. He's trying to prevent a bad future.
Oh no. You ready for Sam's show?
As ready as I can be.
Pre-order it yet?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it, so it might be the game where I sit down and actually look at all the characters for once again.
Oh man,
we'll see. But yeah, it has a lot of hype behind it, and I see a lot of people interested. But we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah,
because I already know the slow walk speed is gonna be everywhere on my feed. Because that's the thing people cry about.
Man, why everybody got cement shoes in this game?
Walking through quicksand trying to get this whiff punished.
Like they were gonna do it anyways. Oh well, while we're sitting here waiting for the next match to cook, have to do a little bit of the plugging, the casual thank yous for everybody who's chilling with us over on the Twitch and the Facebook. If you haven't hit all the buttons yet, Murph would tell you hit the buttons, the follows, the subscribe, the like, the notifications, all that. Hit them buttons. I know Murph has been fiending pretty hard to hit his follow goals on Facebook, and he hit the 200 mark. I don't know if he's officially set the 300 mark, but I mean, we know it's a matter of time.
Yeah, I definitely like the Steam, the Facebook stream has been picking up, so it's all good to see Murph join some successes. So it looks like we got JT Circus and Simply Xbox 360. Are they tournament participants?
So
They are. Yeah, this is round 2.
Round 2. All right.
Oh man, so that means Circus beat Jaffa, or Jaffa didn't show up. Take your pick.
He didn't show up according to the chat. So
Jaffa's a coward?
yeah, he's running.
No, he can't be running. They don't have runs in Mortal Kombat anymore.
He said
I was gonna say I don't think he backdash canceled away because he didn't find his block button yet, but that's why we're not talking about Jaffa. We were talking about Circus coming out with, yo, guess who's back? This is the most hood character, Kano, coming in with the shanks.
I mean, it makes sense. And then you got Sonya the Ring Master in here to put some hurt on people.
Oh, lo and behold, Circus just informed me that yeah, Ripper is actually the Kano with the command throw. We just didn't see it out of John Dark at all in the last set. But a little bit of the lumbar check, letting Circus take the first round in a quick, convincing fashion. He really rolled though. Yeah, Xbox getting a little bit of chance to play this time with the overhead, and it's one of the things to where I want to say he didn't take the hit, but that string is kind of dangerous for Sonya to throw out. Her back one, like if you get the hit, she gets so much damage. But if you commit on either one of the strings, they're pretty punishable. It's the crushing blow from the rings. That's if the second one hits by itself. Whew, just in his face.
Still no check with overhead. Okay. that's one way to punish.
Yeah, man. And even though I kind of wonder if he could have saved that for the third round, like, as always, anything is better than nothing, especially when it's your life in the game. So we have a round 3 because that fatal blow. Good looking out.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he wouldn't have had a round to use it on if he lost.
Ooh, in the lumbar. Yo, Circus is pretty clean over here. Like, I dare say he's the cleanest Kano we've seen so far in the hood.
Yeah, you can definitely see that there's good execution there. You can see he has at least, a very decent flow chart going.
Right. Well, he got that snapped in half by the throw, backed up by the rings, and now he has to get through the zone. The drone coming?
I guess
I'm liking that counter zone. You got to be real careful.
I guess he wasn't too much in a hurry because, I mean, he had a pretty decent life lead and Sonya had already used her fatal blow
right
on her Sony, so it's not like he was going to be worried about a massive health loss all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So he just threw a couple knives out there, got that last little chunk of health, and that was it.
And the thing that really sold it is we can just say that he counters on, right? But he took like maybe 3 or 4 rings. I want to assume that he checked for the zone, but he was really letting Xbox like get comfortable out there from the range before he fired back at him. Well played.
Yep.
Tank Garage Bunker.
So we're gonna have to see if Xbox can match the Steam, can match the show of the Circus, because Circus put on a couple of good acts, but we didn't really see too much of Xbox. Like, he had a couple of straight hits here and there, but we didn't really get to see the power of Sonya.
Yeah, we saw like one combo in the first round, and I think it was just him trying to survive after that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe the start of the big something big.
Aye.
One for the big son, you confirm.
He got 40% from it, but he kept him mid-screen. Like, he had the option to throw him into the corner, I believe, like so, but it's looking better now. Catches him with the fadeaway ring, and this is so good for Xbox. Willing to charge in, taking a back throw. Call it a mix-up, if you will, but it does give Circus a big opportunity until it gets a drop. Gets the rebound, though. And the lumbar. This is possible. Rejected by the up 3.
Good old-fashioned there.
2. Fight.
All right, catches him with his feet off the ground.
Yeah, I wonder if he was looking for like a string coming in, or if he was specifically looking for the cannonball, because they're both really good ideas. It's just the timing is a little different. Still Xbox getting a simple throw, and he almost got the second ring to hit. That would have been pretty good because he hasn't used the crushing blow on it just yet. Get back.
Nice down to Annie here. Okay, using that roll to get through the fireballs.
Oh, this is where it's getting kind of scary. He was trying to look for a throw on his way up, getting tossed down. Lumbar check as well.
Gotta realign that spine.
Don't be such a sook.
Back all sorts of messed up over there. And this is looking really dangerous for Xbox. Still locked in jail.
So yeah, you keep your feet on the ground. But the Aaron down 2 catches him, but the situation hasn't really changed.
Yeah, it's like he's hitting 2 down 2s, but he literally hasn't taken a step out of the corner, getting rolled up, rolled out.
This is a pretty simple script. But we gotta finally I think it's the first get up move of the set.
From Simply, he's thrown a couple, and Circus has been pretty good for baiting him, but for a second, the one that he didn't has given Simply a little bit of life. But he wasn't ready for the roll again. And where is it? There's the fatal blow. It's going to be enough to take the lead, but not the round just yet.
Yep, and giving Circus his own fatal blow, which Simply Xbox will have to watch out for.
He's got to get back in, though. He still has another ring if he wants 2 steps up, takes the throw, and that should be enough. Yes, it is.
1-1. So
Sony wins.
it's like a Xbox 360 when too content with letting that first round or that first game show off what he had.
Oh, there's still some worth in holding the Xbox, man, and the 360.
Mm-hmm. He said he ain't red ring of death yet, or yellow light of death. Red ring of death, that's right. It's been a while.
Sonya.
I'm still looking at my 360 right now.
I should probably turn mine on and see if it still works. All right, here we go in the game 3. The man who refused to leave the last console generation.
360.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see if the backwards compatibility is paid off, or if the show will move on in the console wars. We start off with the throw in game 3 into the zone. Oh, that's so good. That's the forward 3, I believe that is the low roll. I by the looks of it, I guess it stays low the entire time unless he just had a good timing on it. But to be able to slide into the first string, it's such a useful tool against Sonya.
Yeah, he's been using this as some pretty good effect.
He's also been pretty good at like ducking the first ring and then being prepared for the meter burn ring as well. Like, he's gotten hit by a couple in the first game, but Xbox hasn't really been able to slide too many of those away. And because of that, he finds himself dunked down in the corner and possibly getting dropped down to the loser's bracket.
Yeah, while his zoning has been effective at times, you got to be careful versus Kano, just in general with the amount of tools he has.
And I have to point out that break was pretty crucial because we were looking about like 40% right there. But giving up a side swap is a pretty big thing. And here he goes, no meter for this one. 33. And I still kind of question why he opts to take the punch combination and not meter burn it. Like, it's working out for him. I guess he gets some okay, and he gets a crushing blow. That's a good time to get a crushing blow.
That was very precise. To put it nicely.
Yeah, man. sets them both up on match point. Yeah, now it's looking kind of hard for Circus. He finds his way in again off the back of the 4-3. Ooh, yo, just picked apart the defense.
Let's check a
All right, gets a nice meaty breakaway.
And I'm liking that idea, just backing up a little bit because he knows if he finds it, it'll be the round. Couple of down ones, get some space in the side swap, throw, break, not so important, especially since we're back to space. But we've seen this situation before. Circus is gonna have to, Xbox is gonna have to be pretty careful with his zoning. Like I'm thinking this Sonya, we've seen her like get sniped before, but she gets a chance.
Yeah, definitely that time was more aggressive. Oh, okay.
Oh.
That fatal blow, sorry you did the fatal blow, but it wasn't fatal to Kano.
Oh my god. Bruh.
And that's funny is because that was the exact response he had for the last set of zoning, was to just walk up and get in the fatal blow range and let it rip. And it looks like Circus was more than ready for it. Wow, what an ending. What an ending.
Yeah. Brutality is an understatement to that play.
All right, so 2-1, a very hard fought set. So, nobody really ran away with that set. Both guys were pretty much in it, showing what they got. But in the end, it was Circus who came out on top.
I will not be surprised if we see a few more games from 360. And I will not be horribly surprised if we get a sequel to that match somewhere in the bracket of alternative success. Or it might even be in the grands. Who knows? They're both pretty good. Pretty good.
Agreed. Circus. Go ahead.
Man, if I stop, you got to keep going. But as good as they are, we still have to go through the hood. Got to see what else is rocking on the block. I'm assuming Murph is going to have the next match to show for us. See what's happening over here in the Discord.
So it looks like he's inviting Obey Chill.
Obey Chill and C-Pain. We get more C-Pain. C-Pain.
I guess the people want to see more Jade or whatever it is he plans to pull out his pocket.
I'm trying to think of who else I've seen him play. He's played, I want to say some Kung Lao. I feel like I've seen him play some Jackie.
That would make sense. I know I'm Kung Lao I remember for sure. Jackie, I don't remember exactly.
We're not going to see anything if we don't get him in his lobby. Where you at, man? Over here hiding in the shadows. We need to see Pain. Where is C-Pain? I'm actually surprised he didn't bring more of his making crew with him. The Reboot Gaming.
I know they're doing a impromptu Tekken tournament, I want to say.
Yeah.
So
look,
available.
I'm trying to give him a plug under the table here, man.
Fair enough. Well, I gave him a plug under the table too. If you go to Reboot Gaming and Making, you might be able to.
Might be able to catch some Tekken right now. Like you said, they are doing a tournament. They're testing their equipment for their Tekken World Tour event this Saturday. And it is just a free casual tournament, but the winner gets a round from the Reboot Barcade on Sir Retro, one of the heads of the Reboot crew. But they're out there playing Tekken. We ain't here watching Mortal Kombat. We ain't worried about the King of Iron Fist.
All right, so we got C-Pain going against Obey Chill, and here we got our third Kano on stream.
Is that the rule? Like, there has to be one Kano per match?
Yeah, I gotta go check the challenge.
Round
Maybe
one,
Murph put a rule in there.
Oh, my
Alright.
God. Rock, paper, scissors, loser plays Kano.
And all of them big fan of the Ripper variation. Looks like that C-Pain was not quite ready. I guess he's gonna just let it rock.
He had to get his food real quick. Uber Eats showed up.
All right, and we're seeing a lot more. Of what we saw in the other games. You know, Kano's going there, checking that roll, amping it, see how awake you are.
More of a poke heavy Kano, if you will, with a hail of down threes. I do want to question both of them just taking the corner away from each other, but it's going to work out for Obey with on the using a back four. I was trying to think of some higher up word for it, but yeah, he kicked him in the shins. And you see C-Pain again, just hiding behind his down two to try to get some space. Second one was okay, but it was kind of unfortunate for him because he got the crushing blow and he didn't get the confirm, so he's not going to be able to go back to that in the set. Oh, is that what's happening? I see what's happening. I think we all see what's happening. We out here fighting at the pool. Up two.
No.
Yeah, man, pool match. Hope you brought your bathing suit. Woo! That should do it. Oh, there is no should. That will do it.
All right, C-Pain. Yeah, Madison's still around with the fatal blow, but again, that's always the catch when you use it in round 2.
fight.
Then you got to go into round 3. You don't have that big damage, card in your pocket.
You know, if I was Obey, I'd be getting smacked in the mouth by back twos right now. But if I was Obey, I'd kind of see how much I could milk out of daggers before C-Pain thought to turn on his aura, whatever it's called. Because the 2 times we've seen him, he's only used it by mistake once, and he started the round getting hit by daggers when that should like never happen to Jade.
Makes sense.
Either way, it's still panning out very well for C-Pain, breaking the throw.
Finish him.
Yeah, we just saw Oberis just made out 2 down 2 and just kind of look at C-Pain in the face. Unfortunately.
So on one level, I want to be like, he thought about it, and he just didn't commit to the plan. You know, he needs a little more confidence in his strategies. But let's be real about this. One of them was probably a Wi-Fi warrior. maybe not that far. Maybe not that far.
Well, he's getting his feet wet in a different way today.
This is the part where I look at Murph. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Murph, did you invite him in here?
Nah, he probably just barged his way in here because he's on a friends list or something.
Jade.
Murph's gonna. I know what Murph needs to do. He needs like a separate tournament account just so he can like find these specific people and randoms don't show up in the street.
Well, they can happen from their friend list too.
The hourglass.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, the fact that you can't boot somebody is just so bizarre. All right, so get a small exhibition because apparently Oberis' controller stopped working, so he has to get another stick.
Round 1. Fight.
we should put this somewhere in the hood room.
Okay.
Just looked at him. Double perfect.
So it looks like a native got the memo and decided to leave. Oh man.
Nah, he was trying to invade the bracket, but you saw that quick work from C-Pain. Looking like an episode of Dragon Ball. Couldn't even follow it.
Coming down from the rafters.
Yo, he even kicked him clean out of the lobby, bro.
All right, so C-Pain.
Give him a few moments. And while we take a few moments to swap out the razor stick, ha ha ha, that gives you a few moments to go to the bathroom, grab some popcorn, and more importantly, make sure that you have all of the switches on your HUD checked. Make sure you've got your follow button checked, your sub button checked, your like button, your notification button, everything that you need on Twitch and Facebook. I say Twitch and Facebook because just because you follow on Twitch don't mean you can't follow on Facebook. You can double dip. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, at least we won't tell. All right, so looks like we back in action.
Yeah, man.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, so game 2.
I gotta ask the real question while we're kind of getting warmed up in this game. What kind of stick did he get? we know he dropped the razor. Did he switch over to did he get a hitbox?
Nah, he went and got his old brawl stick that he modded.
Oh no, the brawl stick?
Yep. The one they keep it, they have an entire garbage pile dedicated.
Oh man. Well, it's working out for him, getting the double back throws. And kind of fortunately for C-Pain, quote unquote fortunately, he wasn't ready for either one of the throws. So he doesn't have the threat of a crushing blow because Kano has one. I want to say he actually has two for your forward and back, but he has at least one throw crushing blow.
C-Pain having to start that fight out in the corner, but Oberius went ahead and changed that for him, but he's still doing pretty good.
So the way things are looking, maybe C-Pain needs to get a new stick because he hasn't been popping off at all in this game. He gets to air 3, and this has been like the bit of the offense that he had. Doesn't find it confirmed, and he doesn't get the whip punish even though he backed up for it.
All right. he got the down 2 on the throw attempt.
Double down on him. I'm kind of upset that staff hit, but it still pans out because Oberius, not deterred, still working his way in, uses the meter and takes game 2 for his own.
I guess that stick change was exactly what he needed. So he tied up 1-1.
It was a victorious.
It was a victorious. He got the engraving on there. Obey chill.
Oh no. He got a lot of respect from that. How much did you give him?
I tried to give him like 6, but I hit 8.
Oh. Because my controller's over on the table, so I didn't give anybody anything. Yo, I thought it was that time. You going with Jade again?
It looks like is he's thinking about it.
Kung Lao.
Okay. Bringing out the Kung Lao. All right.
Chop Squad.
Tournament.
Yo, is this one of the... That's not one of the new outfits, is it?
I don't think it is. I think the new ones are red and white, mostly.
That makes me think... I wonder if anybody's wild enough to play Sang Chung. We'll have to check that a little bit later because we do have this game 3 action, 1-1. And speaking of one, a couple of down ones and a back throw kind of kick things off here.
So I wonder what C-Pain is going to be looking for in Kung Lao that he couldn't find in Jade here.
Had zoning, dive kick, but his dive kick got lit up by a cannonball.
Not
there
that
it is. Awful.
Well, if he was looking for the zoning, it doesn't seem like he's exactly what he wants to do.
Nah, you actually need some space to get, and you can't get any space when your back's getting blown out like that. Obey, chill.
Round 2. Fight.
1 round away from moving to winter semis. Yo, and this man is so adamant about his back throws because, again, that's another one of those situations where the back throw is not the good choice at all, but it's the one that's more likely to succeed. him in the air, but gets another dive kick. Using the meter on it, so he's not going to really be able to put too much offense on him, and he won't be able to get up off his back as well.
Okay, yeah. Get punished on the wake-up roll. Gets the breakaway.
Hit him with the running man. Such a crucial drop. Gets a throw. Forward throw for some space. Hat trick. See you later.
Yeah, gets away from. Oh, put mutual whiff there.
He's still good. He's still good. Not enough to take the round just yet. Zoning again, but he finds his way in. Down 3. Needs another one. There it is.
Yeah, he was going for a little bit of a bigger swing. Didn't quite work out for
Final
him.
round. Fight.
But just like the announcer said, this is the final round we have in this set. Next one, we'll move on to winner semis, and the first big hit going off to C-Pain. Yeah, and that was clearly on his mind. He's seen so many back fours. He let him air that one out before he went in and got the crushing blow. Forward throw as well. Gonna cart him over to the corner. Zone again. He had the idea.
Didn't quite have the punish, unfortunately.
It'd be like that sometimes. Back 3, it'd be like that sometimes. Lets him in, but backs him up with a down 3. Retreating over to the corner. Was waiting for the cannonball. Gets the running man. Okay. Dive kick starting to look really good for C-Pain. Gets the hat trick out of the corner, but wasn't ready for the up 2. Bruh, he just skated all on his block. Got the forward throw. In one hit, we'll take it for him, but a big cannonball from the top.
Oh, let's it rip.
Hey, man. It's not like he can take the fatal blow to the next game, right? He can't take it with him to winner's semi. Might as well use it now while he's got it.
That's true. But I mean, he was betting it all because his opponent had one loaded up if he had the block on deck. But it worked out for him in the end, and C-Pain takes it 2-1 with this character change.
C-Pain.
So instead of changing his stick, he just changed his character. I got you. That's the meta. Just change up something.
Right.
Next
We ain't
opponent's
respecting
gonna
that, though.
we ain't respect that.
No, man. No respect.
Filthy Kung Lao players. Hat throwing.
He was in the wrong game, man. Put him in dive kick.
Oh, God.
Dive kick. There was a Kung Lao dive kick. Right?
Yeah. He's a parody of the Kung Lao. I forget what it was called.
That's a game. I'm somewhat. I can't say honestly. I can't say completely, but I'm somewhat surprised that I don't see dive kick as much as I used to. I just kind of figured that'd be one of those memes that would never die, you know?
I think a big part of it is probably didn't get ported to modern consoles. I know people bring their laptops and stuff, but
yeah,
I think that's a big reason. Well, some games just kind of fall off more than others these days.
It's kind of interesting when you think about it because it is on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good fighting games on Steam. There's a lot of bad fighting games on Steam. There's a lot of fighting games on Steam.
That is true.
Something that you could see on this stream if you make sure to hit the follow button and come back, because Murph plays all sorts of crazy games. He was playing Fantasy Strike earlier this week.
Yeah, he's talking about how he wants to enter the big Fantasy Strike tournament coming up, the Summer Solstice tournament, I think.
I'm kind of scared of him trying to enter that tournament. I mean, it's been a long time since he's played that game, right? We don't see him grind. And the last time we saw him playing it, his anti-airs were kind of sus.
Oh Lord. Well, hey, it's that's why it's called Fantasy Strike, man. Everyone has a chance to think they can win.
It's a fantasy that you can stand on your ground and nobody's gonna jump at you.
No matter what you do. Oh man.
What you want to be is in a spot so that you could react to the jump.
All right. You know, anti-air lessons aside, we got our next winners match with Mr. Hate Mel and JT Circus.
Oh, Hate Mail.
Aaron Black.
Okay, we got the Cowboy. I don't think we had the Cowboy on the tournament stream.
Oh, we did last week.
Oh yeah. You're right. I just remembered.
See the return of my boy Aaron Bliggity. Aaron Blow.
Out here dropping bottles. I'm popping bottles. Nah, he's dropping bottles.
Wait, what bottles? That's not Elfelt.
Fight.
I'm serious. What bottles?
Bottles of acid.
Fair enough. I just think of the after effects. But I mean, he's gonna need some space if he wants to get some acid on the table, and Circus is not letting him have it at all. Gets the block on the slide, not falling for any day one tricks over here. Bro, 30%. Breaks his back one more time. Down one. Jesus Christ, you're gonna have to send him to a chiropractor.
You gonna start round 2 in a wheelchair?
Yeah, pretty much.
2. Fight.
Gonna have to make him an old-fashioned wheelchair with the station wagon wheels.
Oh Lord. Alright, got the corner push already. Nice chunk of health. Circus is looking good.
Yo, this is literally the Circus show. And I'm surprised that all the time that Hate Mail has gone to the slide that he finally got one, but he's only got one. He hasn't been able to do a damn thing this entire set. Just grabbing dirt, just a little bit of space.
Yeah, you feel like any damage Hate Mail has gotten has just been kind of off of, I don't want to say flailing, but kind of desperate swinging.
Yeah. He just got ran over. The 3-ring Circus.
Yeah, Circus does have a way of making you look like a clown once he gets that momentum going.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let's see.
Kano.
Oh, we're going back to the portrait gallery. It's just saying Aaron's not good enough. Uh-oh. Yup.
Ryu.
Man, I want to zone him. I want to throw some acid out there. I want to make it miserable, but he won't do that. So, let me go in there and throw my mids at him real quick.
I'm just gonna step right on in. Put a boot on his chest.
Gee.
Round 1. Fight.
Game 2. Here we go.
Alright, no punish on the roll.
At this point, with all the Kanos that we've seen, I get the impression that people are paying a lot of respect to the meter burn. So it's something that Kano will be able to slide in every now and then, you know. Just a 50-50. Am I committing to the second hit or not? Kind of something that we'll see a little bit out of Hate Mail with his Jackie, I presume.
I'm kind of curious if he has a... Oh, go ahead.
I was just making got a little bit of the interrupt. And that interrupt was so good. Beat him to the punch and taking 30% from it as well. But here we go. Aye.
Oh, it's just a follow-up, but still a lot of damage and still a nice little knockdown situation.
Is making future plans as well, getting the clinch in the knees. It's anybody's round to take. 4-3 is going to seal the first one. The first round knockout for Hate Mail.
Round 2. Fight.
You know, Hate Mail, just with that little exchange right there, he doesn't seem as in tune dealing with zoning as... I forgot who it was earlier, but I think it was actually Circus. It was the one who was playing against the Sonya earlier.
Oh, okay.
The high projectiles. Hate Mail's taking a lot of chip because of that. Getting snatched up again. And he's actually lucky that he got hit by that down one, because if he would have blocked that, he could have possibly lost a round right there. But it's a mistake he will gladly take to the bank to the tune of 30%. Yes, sir.
Alright. Looks for a wake up. Attempts to punish, not quite on the money, and he's the one who pays the price.
And you wanted to punish, Circus will gladly deliver, as he is looking for a few more punishes to move on to winners finals. Stepping in, breaking the back one more time. Checking the bottom side. Gets away from the up 3.
Yeah, I like how Circus is using that jump to check for any like errant strings and other things, and then using that cannonball to punish a reaction.
That's so unfortunate for Hate Mail. That's the second time he's gotten a big lightning leg confirmed, but he dropped it both times. And that's such a crucial drop right now because he's running out of time. Gets blown up by the cannonball.
Yeah, definitely much better performance than Hate Mail's Aaron, but at the end he just couldn't execute, which is what buried him. And so Circus is looking real strong today. All the way heading to winter semis finals to face C-Pain.
Oh, I was like winter semifinal. What? You're over here looking at jacked up challenge titles. It does say semifinal. It's winter finals.
Oh, that's right. Finals, I forgot. Yeah, winners finals versus
versus yeah.
Oh wait,
you're right. He just won the set, so he's gonna be playing winners finals against C-Pain.
I just answered that, so I was still thinking C-Pain in my mind.
Huh?
So yeah. When he asked that, I know that he said
Oh, you're talking about on the Discord.
Yeah.
Man, we over here running the commentary booth, man. You ain't supposed to be running the tournament. That's all Murph. That's why he can't be in here with us. Murph need to get his people.
JT Circus has left the game. All right. Actually needed to be Hate Mail that needs to leave the game. Or wait, he's not. I guess he's gonna. Oh, I guess he's gonna run some losers. Never mind. All right, so it looks like we're gonna hit the losers bracket, the lower skill bracket.
The lower skill bracket. Oh man. All right, Street Fighter. Red Street Fighter.
The bracket of alternative success.
That's the best one. I'm still waiting to see. Ultra Davis said he was going to cook up some corny names for the losers bracket. I want to see if he beats bracket of alternative success. I don't think he will. Like
probably not. You know, if you're a DBZ fan, we can call it the home for infinite losers. Call it whatever you like.
That's actually something I need to look into. Namco updated their world tour rules, and I got a quick glance of it. I see that there's only like 4 Saga events now.
I think it's 3.
I thought it was like Evo and then 3 Red Bull events.
I know it's 1 in Spain, 1 in Japan, and Evo. So I don't know if there's a 4th one.
France. France is the finals. The fact of the matter is the without looking at anything, I already like the fact that they ditched the Dragon Ball thing, because that was the most god awful thing of any world tour, like by far.
You like Kazunoko with his 5 Dragon Balls?
It's one thing that he won 5 Dragon Balls and he made them play like 4 tournaments, but the second he won 2 Dragon Balls, or the second 2 people won a Dragon Ball, when you win a tournament last year, or when you won a tournament, there was no point for you to go to anything else. So it kind of like took a lot of credibility out of the later tournaments, because it's like, why go unless you're Kazunoko just being a hater?
I mean, if you look at it another way too, that game also had multiple patches, so the same game you won on was really the same game you'd be competing in at the time of the finals. But enough about Dragon Ball. We got Mortal Kombat going on. Our man from the last console generation is back up with John Dark repping the Kano. So
this is all the way back. This is the first round of losers, bro.
Yeah, I guess they hadn't played their match yet.
By the looks of it, they were trying to get their connection to agree with each other so they can get something started. Because see a little bit of the shakes there, and that might have cost John to miss his dash, but still in control, taking the throw.
Checking for some activity. He didn't find any, but let the cannonball rip anyway.
Big push to the corner. Bit of the scrambles. No confirm. Oh, okay, we're done.
Yeah, he's already done. You don't need it.
He's dead, Jim.
Fight.
That was about to be the 50. Because if he can find that hit again, and like a stable patch of internet, you can make it hurt.
That's the strategy is too layered. Oh man, yeah, this is looking like a struggle. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still an online tournament. We just out here for fun, so it be.
You have fun swimming with these sharks?
No, I'm not out swimming.
That is true.
We're at the aquarium, man.
Hoping nobody gets bit by some packet loss. Rolling his way and getting dunked on the noggin by the back 2-3.
He finished that combo, so he's used to it.
He took the easy way out.
Sonya
But
wins.
easy and consistency is what you need when you're going through these tough waves. And it was easy enough for the 360 to take the first game. Now my pat's still over there on the desk. No respects. No respects.
Hey man, just go. You gotta reach over and get it, man. Pay respects to that
Sonya.
to the Sonya.
No, you don't understand. Like, my desk is like 2 chair rolls away, so it's pretty far.
Oh man, yeah, I don't want you to make that trek.
Liu Kang.
I'm all comfortable over here. About to watch the Kang.
All right.
Watch the Kang slang. What do you want? Do you want God damn it.
He
Why
wants
is this guy back?
He wants his hood character back.
Black
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? Got a cannonball coming, where the hood at? You know we got Shanks all day on the hood at.
I guess he's gonna be the hood representative. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and roll back in there with the band Kano.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. It didn't quite work out that time.
That's such a good crushing blow, in my opinion. Like, it's one to where pretty much any time you throw the meter, you're perfectly willing to take it. You can't combo from it anyway, so it's just a boatload of damage. And the only thing that's really tricky about it is trying to hit somebody point blank. Just nickel and diming him, jabbing him, literally boxing him out. His Xbox taking the first round in game 2
round 2.
with the quick hands. He's got another one of those if he wants the space. Using the 2. That's something to really note about Sonya players is if you see them use the 2 to fake the rings every now and then. Like, it does not have the same startup animation as the rings, but it's just the effect of the rings will get some people to flinch sometimes.
I can see that. And it's working out for him quite fine so far. He's kind of walking through John Dark without much opposition.
Aye. Oof. No break? No break? You just take that? Bruh! And he had 2 meters the entire time. There's no reason you don't break that at that point. Unless you just throw it in the towel. He might need to get that spaghetti we were talking about earlier.
All right, so Xbox 360 rolling on to the next round versus Native Assassin, and then next up we have Ayo the Savior 3K and Chill the Gamer, aka Oberis, aka Obey Chill. So many names.
The chill factor. That's something I haven't seen too much of lately. Zeissman and the chill factor. He's been streaming again. He's been playing Dead by First Gen.
Oh man.
That's the only thing I call that game now. Like Dead by Daylight, that's such a casual name. Dead by First Gen. That's where it's at.
I'm saying the new characters can't keep up, man.
Hasn't really looked like it.
I mean, last time I checked, the nurse was still pretty wild, and that's what everyone was rolling.
Yeah, man.
I guess you just can't beat mobility.
Mobility creep is pretty strong. It's been one of the banes of many competitive games, one of many competitive games over the years.
As soon as somebody says, "What if this character has a teleport?" That's usually what happens. It all goes downhill.
This game is cool and all, right? Like you get to hide, juke people out in the cornfields, taking the pallet town. But yo, what if there was a teleport in the game?
And then the next character, I gotta play this big old slow plodding dude. You don't want to do that.
Nah. You know what this is starting to sound like?
What's that?
It's starting to sound like the Sam Show experience. I can run around. I got double jumps, air dashes, super jumps, or I got this molasses walk speed. Man. I gotta order my my Sam Show because I'm gonna get it.
That's what's up. Should be
Come on.
interesting. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm honestly not that interested in it, but I'm gonna get it. One, because it's a fighting game. Two, because I imagine I have people play. I'll get to play with you, man.
Yeah. We out there plodding out in the dirt. Holding forward, getting there by the end of the next round sometime.
I'm actually gonna agree to play a game where I want to sit there and block something. Man, I don't know about that.
It's gonna be interesting.
We could play with Murph. Because Murph's been playing a lot of Sam Show lately.
So I actually asked Murph about that. He may or may not chime in, but he mentioned that he wasn't too fond of the new Sam Show after playing 5 Special.
Oh.
Because he I guess he played the demo on Xbox One, since that's not region locked, unlike PSN.
He did.
Yeah, so he said once he played that, he realized that the speed is a lot different from what he expected. And from what I know, or what people who play Sam Show historically tell me, the newest one is closer to the older games as far as the pacing. And because I think 5 Special is a lot closer to how modern games play out as far as pacing goes.
Right.
And then the older ones are really like, you don't have to creep in the range inch by inch. And I think that the new Sam Show is closer to that, but it has elements of 5. That's what I've been told.
So what you telling me is Murph don't want to play solid.
He don't want to play solid. He don't have 5 specials with characters with teleports and super jumps and all that good stuff.
Whoa. You said teleports?
Teleports.
Oh, man.
He ain't trying to walk his problems down. So I'm guessing we're waiting on. Go ahead.
I had the segue right there. He ain't trying to walk the problem down, just like you ain't trying to miss any of the action. So if you haven't hit the buttons yet, you haven't hit the follow and the subscribe.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Hey man, Murph will thank me for this somewhere down the road, somewhere in his 300 follower trek on Facebook or whatever his Twitch goal is. This man don't set no Twitch goals. He don't love us on Twitch no more.
Well, I guess Twitch is not popping off.
That's because he hasn't set up the bets yet. My pockets are feeling heavy, and I'm trying to get rid of some of these food stamps, Murph.
So I guess we're still trying to get IO to Savior. I think that is. Let me see if I can find them.
Oh, I see that in the chat. I'm gonna let that be a surprise. That's good, Murph. That's all I'm gonna say is that's good, Murph. He says that, but he's already missed some of the matches.
All right, I found them. It was an actual Murph, not a 0. So I just sent the invite to him.
Hey, yo, the savior. Murph can't read. You got this big honking O on the screen. He thinks it's a 0. Oh man.
Well, I sent one, so okay. So he sent it. I guess it just didn't work. So hopefully mine does.
DQ. DQ. Yo, Chill even in here sending invites. Man, I just want to play. Get in here and play, man.
It's like we may have a conflict with one of the room participants. Hopefully that is not the case. Online can be very fickle.
See, this is the part where I would turn around and plug the hood gear if Murph had some. Would you buy Murphy's hood shirt?
I just might. I rip that.
I probably would, honestly. I don't know if I'd actually wear it out of the house. Unless I was going to Albany.
I don't want people to associate me with Murph, but I I got
you. Murphy's Hood merchandise. You know what? If it was a shirt that said Murphy's Hood, I don't know. But if it was a shirt that said "Peace, neighbor, be tough," yes, I'd be down. That's what needs to happen.
I'm sure his Facebook followers will love to gear up.
I should actually log on to Facebook on this computer and see what the numbers are like. Do I have my Facebook login on here? I don't know. I don't.
So apparently, Yoda Savior is not getting his invites.
Wow! DQ! Just like that.
I guess he wants them to play on stream. I don't know. You sure he knows knows that you DQing him and not taking him to Dairy Queen? All right.
You know, I should actually go to Dairy Queen. I've said that for years for DQ, and I think I've only been there twice in my life. I don't remember it.
Well, I mean, you're not missing anything.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where I talk about it. Maybe I should be about it. Probably not. There's one down the street from me, and it's fairly new. They're actually building a lot of stuff over there. We just got a Popeyes last week.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know they've been expanding the end area of Warner Robins or Watson Boulevard, where it used to be a bunch of nothing. All right. So it looks like we giving Ayo the Savior the ghetto Dairy Queen like we were talking about, and then Oberis will have to face Simply Xbox 360. Notifications are not working. All right, well, here comes Mr. Hate Mail.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go. Oh no, I misread the bracket. So yeah, it's Hate Mail versus Oberis.
Let's start the show. Yeah.
All right. So
this is gonna be a hard choice for him. Who?
All right.
Who? Who is this character? No, I'm serious. I've never seen this character. But Raiden.
Well, let's hope Oberis has seen this character before.
I want to say Hate Mail did play Raiden one time last week.
Round
Somebody
one.
played Raiden
Fight.
last week, and I had this exact same response. So it's like the only thing that makes sense.
Oh yeah, actually, now that you mentioned, I do recall. But
I immediately on the deck tried to run it back, and I'm surprised he didn't meter burn the second one. If he was willing to commit to it as a wake-up, he would have got a pretty huge payout for it.
it's teleporting. That camera's the deadliest part of that teleport.
The thing that he's got to be real mindful of taking the far teleports though is it costs the meter. So if Chill starts popping off, like he's not going to be able to break it, which is why he's just threading the needle, gets to the confirm, but he drops again.
It may happen is cost him a match. Yeah, I wonder if he has the whole button set.
Attacker.
Who Oberus?
Yeah,
Round two.
I don't think he intended to do that.
He, in theory, he shouldn't have, but at the same time, it's one of those scenarios where I don't blame him at all because he made sure that he took the round. And that crushing blow specifically, I don't think it's that great. Like again, I don't know all the ins and outs of Kano, but I think it's like a little more. It's a little more damage, and it's damage over time.
Okay. Well, in any case, got him the round, so he's looking pretty good so far.
Taking the lead with the throw. Speaking of throws, blowing the back out, using the meter as well. He's got to be so careful. Treading in Hate Mail's face because he knows that Fatal Blow can come out at any second with a back four, catches him with a back three.
He ain't afraid.
He ain't ever scared.
I won't say that.
Wins.
But he wasn't afraid in that specific instance.
Fair enough. Ooh, and Murphy has told us. I don't know if this will pan out for this round. I might have to refresh. But oh wait, we're not that far down. But we got to get it set up anyways. When we get a few more matches into the winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals, he's gonna unleash the beast and let the Twitch viewers put their food stamps on the line.
Kano.
But we got to get there first. We still got a couple more matches.
If you do not know how to check your food stamps, exclamation mark food stamps will tell you just how many you have.
Oh man, you gonna make me come over the top of you like that? Hold on.
Oh, wait, you'll roll over to check your food stamps but not give respect?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Hey man, I got a flex like that.
Tarkatan War Camp.
You can flex with some respect, but speaking of flexing, we got to show this Jackie off. It's like the Thunder God, they don't have anything on the boot god.
Boot for the boot god?
The boot god.
Oh no.
I should say hills in this case.
How are we sliding Overwatch memes into Mortal Kombat, dude? Back throw. It's gonna have that fatal blow, crushing blow cooking a little bit. Always gotta be on your mind when you're getting clinched up. Yo, that poor dude!
Oh no.
Minding his own business. Kano's back forward. That's something that's really consistent between all the Kano players. I feel like they make such good use of it. Like I need to check the speed of it, but so fast. It looks like it retracts really well, so it's like hard to really do anything about in any capacity. It's not punishable, clearly. Just really good sweep. And I do know some of the pro players, like Sonic Fox specifically, have mentioned that people starting off didn't back for enough in this game.
I got the memo this time.
Right. Watching the life drain down with the damage over time as well, putting him down with fatal blow, throw as well. But when is it going to come out? Not at all. And keeping it very light so he won't have a chance to break. But that still gives him a chance to play. Oh, but
Yeah, he misses the uppercut input.
gets his fatal blow.
So that puts him. He'll keep him from losing around for the time being. Oh no, is that a pixel? Nope. Okay, nope. He made it.
Final round. Fight.
And here we go. 8-Mel trying to see if he can stay alive and move on.
Sorry, I get the interactable going.
Yeah.
No check on the get up attack.
Add 3 for the space, a little bit of the zoning game. We come in the front door. Really want to challenge the boot. I guess when you put 2 boots on the backside, that's a pretty good look. Getting to the back throw as well. Up 3, down 2, back 4. Go ahead and take it, man. You won.
All right, so I guess he heard you.
Actual savage. First fatality of the night.
Fatality.
Rude. Literally killed Hate Mail. Eliminated him out of the bracket.
And that was a pretty clean set by there, Mr. Hate Mail. I mean, by Beerus. Kano proving the character. So if you plan on entering the Hood tournament, I suggest you sit down and brush up on them Kano punishes and strategies.
Yeah, man. Gonna have to take a good look at him before the next one myself.
All right, so that puts us to Oberus is gonna hang around, and we're gonna have a Simply Xbox jump in.
I can sense a little bit of the rage in. Nah, after second place finish last week, have to send the Hate Mail off. Where is he? Tied for 5th? Yes, tied for 5th. I think I'm reading that right. I like how Simon's in here asking about losers finals like he's there yet. Yo, just take the throw. Oh, man. 2019, we don't take the throw, we take the throw. Yeah, I know they're 2 different games. Get out of here.
All right, so here comes Mr. Simply Xbox 360, aka Simply Simon, and we about to get started.
Kano.
AKA Simply Sonya?
I think that's who he's been playing.
Sonya.
Simply
Alright.
Sonya.
Stand down.
Tournament.
Rocking that is one of the new outfits, actually, the one he's using on Sonya.
I was actually looking over the bracket. I'm going to have to catch it. Get a nice close scoop of it in the intro because we have not been skipping the intros the entire time. ...
Round 1. Fight.
He was using this one earlier. But it still looks pretty clean. About as clean as that break. Didn't want to lose 30 off the rip. But he's forfeiting his defensive meter for that, so he's going to have to struggle off of his back. Case in point, this one's going to hurt. Trip over to the corner using the meter as well. 40, 36. Ones get off. Just tech it.
He's like somebody's taking the advice.
Okay. Over the top with the jump 3. Simply solid. Just tech them.
All right, gets the nice little jump in. Oh, it stays on the same side.
It's like it was one thing that he's ready for. Like that's the funky one where when you hit somebody backwards, they fall into you. But to have the heads up to dash into it, like simply solid. speaking of jumps over the string and gets the forward throw to the corner. Gets away from the up 2. Steps away from the down 1.
You can definitely tell Simply Xbox there is definitely in the zone.
Yeah, man.
Oberis is just kind of swinging that air and being made to pay for it. And so there goes game 1. Going to Simply Simon, aka Simply Xbox, aka Simply Sonya?
AKA simply skating through the defenses. That was the tail of the second round. Like, so swift on his feet, bobbing and weaving. Simply sensational. Was that one too much?
maybe.
Sonya.
But we'll have to see what he does in game 2.
Kano.
Stand down.
Sea of blood.
See if simply Xbox is gonna keep the swiftness in his feet. See if he's able to scurry around, obey Chill, or if Chill will be able to pin him down the second time around.
Round
Here we go.
1. Fight.
Oh, starting out with a nice jump here.
And that's just the read that Simon's been taking throughout the entire set. Like, there's been so many times where he thought to jump at Obey, and Obey was just busy on the ground with 4-3s, with strings. So he's got to slow down a little bit and be really mindful of the air. Trying to get over the rings, getting rejected.
Hey.
He took a decent amount of chip coming in. No punish. Like, he threw him after the fact, but he was late on the throw. That's you get a guaranteed that string. Pulls him down with the back 3, punts him over into the corner. Even with a little bit of mistakes here and there, it's pretty good for Obey.
Nice. He starts out with a nice little Simply Simon started out with some nice zone, but he has rolled back in.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got into the ring right there. And even though he got kicked back out, it was so huge because it gave him an opportunity at that point. He didn't have to wait his way through the ring. But he's still getting escorted to center stage.
Bastard.
Down 3, down 1. Kick to the corner. Back to zone. Yeah. And I'm liking how he's airing it out, just leaving a lot of fear on Obey's mind and also preserving the meter. So if he gets a pretty big hit right here, he can make a pretty good lead, pretty sizable lead before he gets the meter back. But that window is just closed.
As you were.
You throwing the second one out? Actually, I'm okay with that. Like, he took, again, so much chip because Obey is willing to, like, walk in stand block, walk in crouch block, but he's not looking to just freely duck under the rings.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just paranoid of the AMP version or if he just wants to get in quickly.
Kicking him back to the zone, and there it is. Nice step in, but doesn't get the full confirm. Taking a trade. And it's still looking kind of dangerous because it was looking kind of dangerous till he got hit. I was thinking, like, if he doesn't find a solid unbreakable hit at that point, like, he's got to watch for the break. And then he also had to watch for the fatal blow on the rebound. But keeping it airtight, leaving him no hope for survival, and taking the first game. Or first game?
Second
game.
So he's going to the Losers Finals now. So now we're going to go back to our pals C-Pain and Circus. So good stuff to Simply Simon to make it to Losers Finals.
Where he'll get the first of 3 that he wants, the 3 out of 5.
Yeah, the first of 3 he's been asking for all day. It's all yours, buddy.
Man, come on. Marvel got 3 out of 5 the whole time. Why can't we? BB Tag got 3 out of 5 the whole time. Why can't we?
Oh, man. Oh, man. So here we are, Winners Finals.
Yo, are you looking in the chat? Man, okay.
Or simply Kano Killer.
No, I'm
Okay.
looking at the
Oh,
pen.
okay. So there's a lot. There's two chats that I'm actively looking at for this. So the chat don't tell me much, but I see what you're saying now.
I'm gonna have to go with C-Pain.
All right. So
How much did I have up there? 180. I think I got that right. I'm doing everything the bot told me to do.
let's see what bet ID amount, and ID is all right. All right. Send me home, Circus.
Yo, it's a lot of bank over there, man.
I believe in him. So yeah, if you were in the Twitch chat, now you can bet on the result on the match using your food stamps. And again, exclamation mark food stamps will show you how many you have. And if you put exclamation mark bet space the ID, which is 0 or 1, and then space and the amount of food stamps you would like to bet, you will be rewarded or deducted based on the winner of the match.
Special Forces Desert Command.
I'm starting to get some cold feet already. I bet on a Jade.
So
I'm betting on a Jade that's in winners finals, but I'm betting on a Jade against the Kano. I don't know, man.
Round 1.
all right.
Fight.
So let's see. Yeah, C-Pain showed that he did struggle a little bit against some of the Kanos, but did good against his others. And ultimately, he did win. But Circus has shown that he is probably the highest caliber of Kano in the tournament. So he's gonna have to know a little bit more.
Not only the highest caliber, but the highest octane. As you see the speed, the rush down coming in the corner from so many down one lumbars and 1-1 lumbars. Like
Round 2.
he plays at a faster pace than anybody else has in the entire Hood tournament series.
Gets caught at the very end of that active frame, but not a very big punishment overall. So he's good.
I already feel some of the desperation coming out of C-Pain, just throwing an entire gamut of down twos to try to get some space, all for naught as he finds himself backed up against the cactus again, getting his back blown out. Jeez, that's 3. You're gonna have to get the man an Ojo card.
Okay, ducks the down 2.
I'm actually kind of upset that he didn't lumbar him again.
Just to spite him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So a quick game 1 of the JT Circus, looking good as far as my betting goes.
Yeah, and you might be getting I don't know if you get like the pool, like a cut of the pool, or if you get to double yours.
I guess we'll find out.
You better hope you get like double yours, because you'll be making bank right here.
All right, so we going back to that character select screen.
Kung Lao, please Kung Lao. Don't bring that Jade back here. Yeah.
All right, sick of swinging that staff. Time to fling the hat. Look at the flick of his wrist.
It's just he's not ready to play against somebody who is coming at him that quickly. Like, I get the impression that he's used to playing Jade in a scenario against somebody who's wanting to play neutral with him. I don't want to just go off and say footsies, but like wanting to play neutral, wanting to play like a bit of a spacing game, and Circus don't care about none of that.
Round 1.
He's got punches and he got throws. He's trying to see how many of them he can get in the fastest time possible.
All right, well, already a good start with Kung Lao here.
He's winning. We take those. He's winning. He's still winning.
All right, well, his fortune has started to reverse.
He's still winning though. All right, he ain't winning no more. Help. Ooh, that got away from an up two. Like, that's the entire purpose of that. That's very unfortunate for C-Pain, but Circus will gladly take it before he gets tossed into the corner.
Okay, goes ahead and uses that crescent blow to get that life lead. Almost punishes the roll, but nah, re-lumbar and check.
Gets the back four as well, and fading back. You know the knives are coming out. Gonna be kind of. I don't know about that. I don't know about that for the simple reason that he's gambling that he can close the round out and not be in this position in the corner. It's very sus.
Yeah, his gamble definitely, because even if he got in a hit, it would have still been a little uphill battle.
And Circus will gladly take the chance to try to pick apart his prey in the corner, rolling out to set up against him again. Can't get a side. He does get a side swap. I forgot he has that. That's a really crucial thing for him to have right now, so he can keep C-Pain corralled into the corner, or at least attempt.
Well, with that back roll, we kind of go back to a more neutral scenario here. All right, catches him in the air.
This is a beaut.
Caught him on the ground. Caught him in the ankles. He's catching him everywhere. Caught him in the skies again.
It's like you said, he just has like a super high pace that catches it down. So he doesn't quite punish it, but the final lumbar check. So that's a quick 2-0 for Circus. But he got one more match that he has to win.
I don't know what C-Pain can do at this point. He's really just getting outpaced. It's one thing that he's getting outpaced. Like there's two things that are standing out of my mind. He's getting outpaced, and because he's having to deal with such like a big flurry, you see that he's really flustered in his defense. Like his defense honestly has been consistent throughout the night, but he's had time to like sit and pick and choose the spots for his strings, for his down twos. But he's not really getting those opportunities against Circus. Like Circus has been doing good of just working around the defense that C-Pain's been putting at him. Yo.
Okay, this is the other character that I remember him playing. Now that he's picked it.
Sergeant 60?
Oh no. What a name. So
yeah, man, there was a clip I retweeted on Twitter today. I don't know who the dude was, but he was talking about his casual 60% that he got with Gears, and it looked pretty casual. And somebody pointed out it wasn't even optimal.
okay, that's crazy. Yeah, Garrus is known for being a terror in some degree. So we'll see if this will get him what he needs to get over Circus, who is seemingly unstoppable today.
On paper, this sounds like a really good idea because again, C-Pain has really been able to get the most opportunities, but if he's able to convert all the way down, he'll be able to get so much mileage out of his opportunities. But he's gotta hit him at some point in time. And it's not looking like he's going to get a chance in this round unless he can find his way. Literally walking into the back four before he gets cleaned up.
Yeah, I think there's also kind of a fundamental what do I do versus Kano that's at work here that I don't think a character can really solve for him.
Back four, excuse me. Diving on him again. Down one in the back throw. That's a start. Excuse me, that's a forward throw.
And a big sub. All right, so tries to go for the down two, but not quite punished. But he got punished with the down two.
Speaking of punishments, making sure to get the hit and the breakaway just to try to stay alive. But that break does so much for him. Got clipped out of the skies with the knife. And with 6 rounds straight, I believe?
Yep.
Jeez.
Circus just yeah, the show must go on to grand finals. I'll give him 10 for that.
I was literally looking at my controller.
Hey, at least you thought about it this time.
I thought about it. That was pretty good.
I guess that in some way that is respect. All right, so let's pay out these bets here, streamer. T.O.
Where my salty bet at?
So thanks for those matches, Circus. But we're gonna have C-Pain stick around, and we're gonna have I don't know who this person is down at the bottom. But okay, nope, it's a pool bet. So I got screwed by your stinginess.
My bad.
Let's see.
Actually, that is your fault.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh no, you gotta.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it just gave me 200. So it doesn't. Yeah, it just gives me yours.
I only put 180 in there though.
Did somebody stick something in there without us seeing it?
Not unless you somehow able to do it across platform.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I got 200 somehow. So now I'm at 8,000.
Congrats.
All right, so hopefully this guy will just know that we're not playing and he'll just leave. But our TO can also send him a message, I suppose.
Now, do you see this dude's name? Be Real? Looks like he's from South Georgia, 229. It's Valdosta area code, or that area at least. I think it goes up to Tifton. I could be wrong.
Well, he's gonna have to dial his way out of this room.
Dang. Peace, neighbor. Be tough.
All right, so it looks like he got the message, and we're gonna C-Pain should have stuck around.
We still got one match before him, so.
Or oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot we went straight to winners final. So I thought,
Wait, you're right.
He didn't update the bracket for us.
Man, we had to get this TO.
So we need Simply Simon to jump back in the room, and C-Pain to come back. C-Pain should have just stuck around, but I guess it is what it is, and we'll play our losers finals.
We can't be too mad at him because he just put on a new hat. You know, Merce over here being the TO, he's the streamer, and now he's also the bookie.
So I'm guessing he's sending out the invites now.
He better be. Just like you better be making sure that you follow on Twitch and Facebook. And if you want to help out the stream a little bit, you can toss some bits Murph's way over on Twitch. You can hand him some stars, I believe they are on Facebook. I really don't know a whole lot about the Facebook stream. I need to get back on that.
Yeah, it's probably just at least take some kind of look. But the betting is up.
Uh-oh. C-Pain let me down last time, man.
Let's see.
And this is kind of hard because Simon over here playing Sonya, so I think I'm going to go cool 150 on Simon. Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll match yours. I was going to bet on Simon too, so.
Oh.
So I guess it's not much point.
We if you really hood, you'll bet anyways, and either we'll break even or we'll just lose it.
All right, fair enough. You know, I'm glad I didn't lose my 2,000 to you because that would have sucked.
Oh man. But the bets are in, and we have our losers final. C-Pain turning on the aura with his Jade before he gets lit up by the back one of Simply Simon, Sonya.
He said, I don't have to just do projectiles. I'll just run in and kick you. Oh, that was a very clean jump.
From the top rope, cleared the high bar, and gets another one, not cleanly though. Because if he would have got that one, that would have hurt so much. Yo, double down one? But he dropped the ender. Catches the rebound off the top with the jump three. And Simon still looking fairly clean here in this loser's final. Returning the favor with the down three, catching him overhead. Oof.
Looking real strong. That's why Simply Simon.
That's the second time he's seen that string and hasn't been ready for it. And that was such a huge break that he let go too. Because that was his way out of the corner. With that, he's going to be suffocated with a throw. No chance to break it as well. Because that's one of the stronger enders in the game. If you have a throw brutality, you can't break it if it's in brutality range. So it's such a good option.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
And it's something that gets talked about. I don't want to say very often, but it's been pointed out at some of the majors. So yeah, it's something to really be mindful of if a character has that brutality.
Better get to ducking.
Get the ducats out.
Sonya. Kung Lao.
All right, so we're going through the C-Pain roulette here.
Glorious Land.
Spin the wheel. What character do we land? I can't even say the wheel.
Yeah, he's always been doing it in the same order. He goes.
So
Jade.
it's the tower.
Yeah,
It's the actual arcade tower.
It's
Beat
the tower.
stays with Jade. Go up to Kung Lao.
And if you win, you gotta go and fight old Garrus.
Oh man. You need to get that old Mortal Kombat 1 music in there. Doom, 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 doom.
Oh lord. Alright. So we'll see if this change up will offer him.
Yes. Yes, he's punishing it now. No, he's getting shot now.
Alright, trying to bulldog his way in, but it's like Kung Lao's hat's not quite a good zoning counter to Sonya's rings.
But you know what is really good is just casually strolling your way in, even though he's getting ejected by a back one. Or that was just a solid. He got punched. We don't need the notation, just know he's getting hit. Gets it up to them. Again, taking a risky trek over into the corner, one that he's going to get punished dearly for. Not only losing the round, but getting stuck in the corner. And since it was not a corner hit, that leaves Simply Simon in his face. And this is going to hurt. Except he didn't take the big boy confirm. 43, that was not the big boy.
It's still pretty big relatively, so.
Yeah, man. And I get the impression that he was kind of ready for that one because he's not commit to the second kick. Wish he would have put the down two up there, but I can talk about semantics all I want. That was literally flawless out of Simon.
Simon looking pretty strong here. And going for a quick 2-0.
Moving up the ladder.
Alright, so we about to see Garrus, so we rolling back to Jade.
We ain't going back to Jade. Jade's on the bench.
Sonya.
No, don't do that, guy. Go ahead and go to Gears.
Stand down.
Go ahead and try to get your big boy damage out there. You got a punish in there. That was not. Now imagine if that punish took 50%.
Kung Lao.
I just see like this creative soul pop up in Kung Lao.
Well, it looks like he is gonna heed your advice and stick with the Hat Man.
I didn't want him to stay there. I wanted him to go Gears.
Oh,
Yeah, because again, it's another one of the scenarios where he's not really getting a play. So if he plays Gears and he gets his combos, he gets big damage. But just looking at this from what we've seen, not even considering the players, this just looks kind of rough for Kung Lao. Yeah, he can trade the zoning hat, but he can't really get any hat tricks going. Because when he throws the teleport hat, that looked like it got stuck.
yeah, it looks like it's pretty slow. It's too slow to keep up with Sonya's rings anyway.
I do have to point out that for the first time, we saw Simply Simon sneaking a restand there
Discipline.
as he just continues to walk all over C-Pain.
Fight.
Just walked in with the 4-4. You know, I say he's stuck in the restand. He might not be able to hit the mash for it because to get the full knockdown from Sonya's forward 4, you have to mash 5 times. It's actually a pretty hefty mash for what it should be.
Okay. All right, goes for the interactable there.
Or that.
Just chilling, watching a fight.
He was. And you can just see the confidence in Simon as he looks at his prey. And it's like, I'm just going to go ahead and pick him apart. Like, he could have just sat there in zone. But it's starting to turn against him as he's giving up a lot of damage over to C-Pain. In fact, giving him the lead as well. And you see it flashing up there. He's got to be oh so careful of a fatal blow.
Okay, here we go again. Interactable. He wasn't ready for it.
Not at all. Ready for the fatal blow, but don't punish. Oh,
He got punished for his, so just a 3-0 for Simply Simon and putting C-Pain in 3rd place.
I'm mad that's the first drone I've seen the entire day.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna comment on him. I was like, you know what?
Sonya wins.
Because during some of the early matches, he definitely could have used it.
The drone drops.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that winds up being psychological warfare when you're playing Sonya, because it gives up a lot of momentum if it's blocked, even if they're not in range to punish it. But you have to stand block it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they know it's a threat, they're very liable to be blocking and just taking ring chip. So if you don't live by it, you might be able to just sneak some free damage away from people who are so worried about it. So it kind of does its work just by existing as a move.
Fair
You see what I'm
enough.
saying?
Yeah. And so, good stuff to see Payne get in third place, and now we're up at grand final. Simply Simon versus the Circus.
Oh man, this is gonna be the real good one.
So they played earlier in round 2.
Now, normally, I won't say normally, on just about any other day, with the way things are looking, I'd have to go with Simon and Sonya. But man, we in the hood. You don't bet against Kano, man. That's how you lose your life.
You don't put in the hood tournament rep right on top.
There's a reason why there's been 3 Kanos in Hood Tournament 3. The most played character throughout the entire Hood Tournament. You don't bet against that, man. And he's in grand finals on the winner's side.
Yep.
He only needs 3 wins to take all the fame and glory in the hood this week. Meanwhile, Simply Simon, Simply Sonya, Simply Swift, Simply Sensational needs a simple 6
Stand down.
games. I don't think it's very simple.
Nah, it's gonna be a uphill battle with the way Circus has been playing today. Simply showed that he's not no slouch either versus his set with T-Pain, but yeah, these two played earlier and it didn't work out for Xbox. So we'll see if he's got something new up his sleeve.
Hey man, you see the Twitch chat? You see who just rolled up?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
Coliseum Beast.
Jaffa! In here just in time to watch the grand finale.
Chilla there eating his Dairy Queen Blizzard. All right, man.
DQ.
All right, here we go. Grand finals.
He didn't mean that flawless block, but it looks so pretty. Watch your dome, people. I think it's kind of interesting at this point. Like, I don't know. Everybody's been like watching the stream, but I find it interesting that Simon's been able to get so many back 1-2s. That's the overhead, because he's been exclusively looking for that today. Like, I want to say he's only done back 1-4, which is the low option, no more than 2 times the entire tournament. And the other thing that's really interesting is if you know Sonya, if you can't see it, which I mean, I don't think you could see either one of them, you'd rather give her the low. Because if you give her the low, she takes like maybe 20 and some Oki in the face. If you give her the overhead, she can take 50. Like mid-screen, she takes like 35, 40, but in the corner, she takes 50. Now, if you can hit her with a down two, you don't care about either one.
Yeah, it feels like Simply Simon is one of the people who have been disrespecting the pressure that Circus has been putting out, and not always falling into the lumbar over and over again. Like,
Man,
like so.
It is Mortal Kombat. It's not Mortal Defense. Gotta fight.
Yeah, and it's definitely paid off as far as the flow of the match. Like, even though Circus is winning, he's not just running over him.
Right. But if there was ever a chance for him to get steamrolled, now's a good chance as he starts around 3 and a quarter. He gets there just in time before the ring comes out. Back four.
Yeah,
And
he
that's
loves.
something else that's been kind of absent throughout the entire tournament. Nobody's really anti-air.
Yeah, you haven't really seen much of it.
And Sonya does have a pretty serviceable anti-air for down one. You could go with a... I want to say you can go with a good old down two spacing for it, but I do know that Sonya has some pretty decent anti-air, and it's going to take a couple of those and a lot more for Simon to come back in this round, but it's still possible.
He gets a nice chunk of damage, so that's a good start.
Don't let him walk away. Don't let him... Yeah, because that's what you got to be so afraid of. You let him walk away. Ooh.
Yeah, he had the advantage. He got the knockdown from the fatal blow, but he wanted to go back to neutral, and Simply Simon's like, I don't gotta do that. I'll just chill. I mean, Circus was like, I don't gotta do that. I'll just chill over here.
So it's one thing that like he was in neutral, but that's just a catalyst of the fatal blow itself. It leaves you mid-screen and neutral. But what was looking really scary for him was when he was allowing Circus to walk back, because you knew it was on his mind. He was chucking the daggers. So you don't want to leave so much space for you to close the distance, because it's not like he can win at that point. It's not like Simon is going to win the long-range game. But if you give Circus all of the room to play with, that's so many more guesses that you have to make just to get into a reasonable place, or that's such a long zoning game you have to play. That wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, he didn't have quite the help for that.
Round one.
All right, game two. It's almost like he could see those rings in advance sometimes.
Yeah. Bruh. That looked like that came out of Smash Bros. The homing attack from Kano the Hedgehog.
I wonder if they I guess it was up 2 up 3 from Sonya was too low profile and recovery for that jump in. Because he had the right call, but it kind of whiffed there. In any case, it don't really matter.
All that's working all for naught. Clears the down 2. And just like in game 1, my bad, just like in game 1, we find ourselves starting the second round locked in the corner.
I think that was actually the one time that someone's really just been actively trying to call out Simply Simon's neutral jump Oki right there. Because even though he missed the timing for the down 2, and again right there with the roll, because that's what Simply Simon is go-to is when he knocks you down in the corner. He just wants to see if you do anything on your wake up. Like he'll rarely go for the straight up knee.
And it's kind of dangerous to go for it in this game if you think about it. Having to fight through fatal blows, having to fight through up 3s, up 2s, having to time a meeting on a delay, having to make sure you don't put anything too big on a roll. There's a lot of ways to get away from meaties in this attack, but you also got to see if you can get away from the clutches of Kano. Again, using the interactable for the homing attack.
Very clever stuff by Circus. Is going 2-0, looking like he is going to taking the quick route for this tournament.
Using the high wire act to take the second game. Gotta put all the memes in there, man. All the jokes. Those aren't memes. Those are just legitimate old-fashioned jokes.
Kano.
All right. Going back to character select. Thinking about it, cooling off a little bit.
You're not playing. You're not playing no holds barred. Don't even do that. Don't try that. Yeah. You just gotta get good.
Sea of blood.
Yeah, that's really what this is. No holds barred. I mean, you get counters, but all you're really setting yourself up for is getting tossed.
I mean, maybe he's ready to counter those cannonballs, man.
Fight.
I don't know about all that, Chief.
Well, he was looking for a ring, but he still gets the sweep.
And even though he didn't do this on purpose, just the back one allowing him to slide and get the side swap has done so well for Simon. He's just got to see if he can keep Circus contained. And that's been like a large part of the set. The few times that Simon's been able to get some momentum, he can't lock Circus down.
And Simply Simon interacted himself into the corner, but it's all right. We back mid-screen now. attempts to punish, not quite. Simply Simon gets his though. And that's been a lot of what's happened in Circus's matchups, where his opponents will miss a punish on the roll, and then he'll punish their punish, or attempted punish rather.
Round 2. Fight.
With all the punishment that's left, it is possible that this could be the last one, and this is the first time that we've seen Simon go to the deck trying to everything that he can to just stop the momentum of Circus. This has been 5 rounds straight. He's literally rolled him over.
Taking his time to get through the rings. Okay. Good throw by Simply Simon.
But a throw is not going to be enough for him, especially if he can't stop the onslaught. Here we go. Fire up the train, taking the trip over to the corner. Count ones and back fours.
Yeah, Circus is one of the people who are especially good at catching errant down twos. But here we go.
Literally made some space away from the jaws of defeat. Gets out of the corner.
All right, now he has to deal with Circus's fatal blow.
That's such a sad error for Circus, because he's been so good about those. And the 2 meter burn rings that he needed is enough to keep Simon in the game for now. That's what I've been talking about all week. That's what I was telling you about. That's why you down 2 when you think somebody is going to break away. It's your big cash out.
And he cashed out and got a tournament. So congrats on the 3-0 to Circus. Second place to Simply Simon, aka Simply Xbox, aka Simply Sonya. I gotta take away Simply Solid from the grand finals.
Yeah.
But third place, C-Pain. Thank you guys and everyone else who participated in Hood Tourney today. Thank you to Prince Murphy, the TO and streamer of this event,
and Bookie, can't forget. You better pay up, Murph.
Forget the bookie. And all of you out there watching on Facebook and Twitch. And if you were interested in the Hood Tourney, stick around and usually the bots. And the link is on the Facebook stream as well. Go ahead.
Hey guys, I got a quick announcement to make. Excuse the noise in the background, I'm babysitting. As usual, I appreciate you guys as always for, watching the streams, especially my OGs who have been around for ages. But my announcement is Twitch finally cut the check. I know y'all been hearing me say that for ages or whatever. I got an email and I got a check from Twitch, and it was actually nice. It wasn't $10 or nothing like that. I'm not gonna say how much it was, but it was a nice check. So appreciate it, guys, for all the support, especially the subscribers, the followers, everybody. That's gonna be a wrap, and I will see y'all later tonight. I'll be on late tonight trying out Shane's song, but y'all know the deal. Be tough.
All right, neighbors, thanks for joining us, and hopefully we can catch you at the next Hood Tournament.
Peace.
Peace.
Be tough.
Later.